Okay, so we're going to format background. We've already got a picture, so we go like that, clipboard, and that's our image in PowerPoint. So then what I've done is I've drawn a shape across the top, and let's just hide that part, and you can't see it, so yeah. Okay, so you can see that the image is there, but the tablecloth, I guess, is over the top of it. What I wanted to do was have a hole in that image and move it around so I could see certain bits. But if we go insert shape, something like a cloud, that's useless because it hides something. We go format shape, and then we go slide background, and suddenly it drills through the mask and peeks at the slide background. And then the cool thing is, it doesn't matter where you drag that, it still picks up the slide background. And then we can go format, get rid of the shape outline, shape effects, soft edges, 25 points, and it's got a soft edge. And then if we totally hide the background, you can see how that's actually drilling through the mask. So the idea of the mask is simply to hide the stuff around the little trick bit. And so you move that around and it updates, and you can use multiples of those. When you animate them, it actually locks the background and pulls it off, so you can have multiple effects. And then if you change the picture, you don't need to change anything else on top of it, and it just it's just a cool visual trick. And another thing about staging is exits and transitions. And so the idea is that you build something on a slide, nice reflections, but as it exits, you actually show people where it goes and bring the new material in. And then you show people where it goes and bring the new material in. And it gives continuity. This is one I did a couple of years ago with kids, which is basically spontaneity. We just sat down and said, okay, well, we want some cogs spinning on a slide. And you can see that spin emphasis. And the idea was that because we wanted to run a lever. And then I said to my boys, well, what's the lever for? Well, the lever is to run another lever. And, well, yeah, what does that do? Well, that bounces the fishing rod. But what does the fishing rod do? I said, well, you know, when you're stuck with a baby, somebody's got to rock the cradle. Here's a pendulum that was created in PowerPoint. I've got a slide coming up that actually shows the whole thing zoomed out so you can see how it's done. But that just doesn't look real because it just goes backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. And however, that actually looks much more real because we've got a very small bounce end. Sorry, not bounce end. We've got a smooth start and a smooth end. And so it accelerates to a certain speed and slows down, accelerates and slows down. And in terms of how that was actually done, that's actually what the slide looks like when it's zoomed out. So you put a little moon shape over the top to look like it's curved, and a little bit of slow motion. What we'll do is insert picture. Let's say grab this one, and we'll make that much smaller and duplicate that. So we've got two images. I'll grab that one and flip vertical. Layer, let's get rid of the junk behind it. What we'll do then is actually group them. So that becomes one object. Animation, fade in with previous, so that will slowly come in. And then I'm going to add an animation. Be careful over in this pane because you'll actually change it. So add animation, spin, and we will double click that and make the timing so slow. We'll do a repeat, so we'll save until the end of the slide. And we'll make sure that that is with previous as well. And then our animation fades in and it just spins. And so you can have 4 objects or whatever. The really cool thing is that particular picture, you can put a soft edge around it, and it looks quite cool. It just gradually spins and works its way around. So yeah. So the principle of the animation behind that is that the amount of tightness that there is in the images should direct out how fast it should actually turn, as well as allowing people to actually see what's going on.